What's up, pussies? God damn it, Mikey. Imagine if we tried, bro. Imagine if we put so much effort into this. Imagine. But first off, shout out to Ray Martinez for sponsoring the hot seat. Remember, if you need legal help of any kind, including family, contracts, title, personal injury, criminal, or real estate, there is only one official offer. That is Ram Law and Title. Give Ray a call. That guy cannot be covered. Hit him up. Thank you, Ray. So, Mikey, how you feeling, bro?
I feel good. I always feel good.
See, you came swagged out. Nice little good background. I felt like I had to represent you today. You know, I got my man Ash in the back. You know,
I was gonna ask, but I already knew you were giving a hint to the things that I did that beautiful season. But thank you.
Yeah, but that's the issue. You just mentioned what you did that beautiful season, but we'll talk about that. So what happened with Don't Deal Live, bro? Talk to me.
My contract expired. You know, it wasn't a long-term contract. It was a tryout contract, and I think the production team didn't want me anymore.
Why?
A lot of intangibles. I'm assuming they had a meeting, and it was a conflict of interest for me to be on the show, and I got the boot, man. I asked for a pay raise. They didn't like my counteroffer, and that's that, man.
It's a little Lamar Jackson situation, but so when you say they, you're talking about Angel and Perra. So they have the say in their show. They run it. You were pretty much like a little pawn. Because in my opinion, bro, I think you were the centerpiece, bro.
Well, that's what it felt like to me. So, but the problem is when you ask for a pay raise, you get a reality check and you realize you were the pawn the whole time.
Wow. So when you feel like you're not getting value, you feel like you're not getting, you know, let's be honest, bro. The views, the clicks, the clickbait, all that was Mr. Stifler himself.
That's what I believe too, man.
And it must be frustrating because I had to hear from someone else, and I'm like, there's no fucking way, you know. Now I tune into that show. Now I'm gonna tune into it because it's Done Deal, you know, and I'm a part of Done Deal, and you know I'm an owner in Done Deal, so I gotta watch it. But fuck, bro, I'm gonna miss you, bro.
I'm gonna miss myself. I used to watch my show 5 times a day, every day.
That's what I'm trying to say. Now that's why I wanted to fucking kick this shit off with you because I feel like it's only right, bro. Listen, I know I want best, you know, segment or whatever. I'll be honest with you, bro. I didn't try. I didn't make much effort. I was just here talking shit, trying to get, you know, the crowd riled up and shit. But now, bro,
I think you made the greatest business decision of your life putting me on week 1.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I think the fucking face of content in Done Deal is you, bro.
Well, we'll find out. We'll see their views, how it turns out, man.
Nah, they'll get views. No, they do a good job, even though they don't make sense half the time. All right, but enough about them. So you got cut from Nas?
Okay, we're starting with that one off rib. Yes, I did. I got the boot, man.
So I'm sensing a trend here, young man. Would you say that it correlates at all with Don't Deal Live to Nas, or what was the sequence? Give us a backstory. Give us some details, bro. The people want to fucking know. Yeah, chronological shit.
Done Deal Live was the final act. So that was the last thing that happened. But I was cut from Nas. I got the boot, man. And it stemmed a lot from how the business was being run, because we consider Nas a business, a fraternity. And it stopped feeling like that. It started feeling more like a factory.
I like that. What do you mean by that? This is getting good.
You want to know more, right?
Yeah.
Adri, are you here in the room? Are you here in the room? Yeah. Can I get another lager? It's about to get hot. So, Nas began as a bunch of nerds, a no-name ass people, right? I consider myself a no-name ass people. I consider David outside of DD, a no-name ass person. Alfredo, no-name ass person. For those DD guys who don't know who Alfredo is, he doesn't play DD, but he's a pretty good quarterback. Cheeky, a lot of people know him, but again, we're no-name people. You know, we're not like the Oomps or the Dukes or these guys that have big names, right? So we made a team. We're like, we're gonna be a frat. You know, we're just gonna have fun, low expectations, play Top Gun. Maybe we win, maybe we don't. You know, who gives a shit, right? But the thing happened. What happens at first? Yeah, you get a couple belts. You know, you win red zone a couple of times, some tourneys, and it's all going good. You're like, damn, bro, these nerds are, because people play down to our level and we end up beating them, whatever the reason may be. Not saying that we're good, not saying that we're bad, but at first it was going very well, right? Like all projects in life, they start off great when you have low expectations.
The plan's there. The plan's always there. Whenever you're thinking about a plan, you fucking love the plan. But once you put the plan into execution,
The problem is with belts comes higher expectations, and people start talking, and now there's a little bit pressure that we never wanted. And it started feeling like when we wouldn't win a tournament, it felt like we needed to patch the hole in the team. And by patching the hole, meaning you need a new player to fix it, right? And it started getting out of hand. Long story short, the patching and the patching and the patching and the patching and the patching, and you patch. And then you can't see the core no more. Do you get what I mean?
I feel you.
Was that a good metaphor right there?
That was beautiful.
So I think I love Nas. Those are my guys forever. I still get drunk with them all the time. But I couldn't play for a team anymore that I didn't feel had the foundational values that we once had of nerds are superior. It felt like anybody could wear the damn jersey. It felt like everyone did wear the damn jersey till this day. I don't know who. The better question is, who has not worn a Nas jersey? And I didn't want it to feel like that anymore. And I started feeling, not that I'm good, but I felt not like a core guy anymore, and it broke my heart, man. Stifler has feelings.
Right. So you brought up a good point. You said that a lot of people wear that jersey. So AKA it's people hopping in and out, tournament, this and that. Yeah. Do you think it has anything to do with like the way that it's ran, like from the top? Like you think he's like, oh, like, hey, bro, I'll pay for everything, just come play, or hey, I'll do this, just come play. Does it have to do anything with that, or
we had a system, which consisted of, guys like David, me, Angel, Fredo, Jaime, guys that it was us five, and we would always like make decisions. We never wanted hard ass talent. We just wanted like cool frat guys. If we needed any help at all, which nobody ever we didn't care to lose. We just wanted to play us. But the last straw was no offense to Don't Sleep at all. But if you look at Nas and Red Zone, the full team was Don't Sleep, and it was Angel by himself. And then in the chat, without talking to the board, man, the committee, Jerry comes in, and then I don't know who else came after. I even forgot the name. I was like, wow, this is just becoming there's no more board. The man is just giving jerseys left and right. And it just felt, I think he became, towards the end, he just wanted people to wear the jersey. I don't know. I don't know if it became so much about winning or a core values as opposed to just, just getting people, becoming large, becoming a monopoly. I don't know. I never had a conversation with him.
I'm gonna like start talking like kind of broad because I know more or less a little bit about it, but I don't know as much, obviously. So from what I'm understanding is the way the organization is essentially, you guys had this foundation of a brotherhood, a frat, like pretty much like that's what you guys wanted, right?
Yes.
I see that in other organizations, right? I feel like other organizations are a little bit more strict when it comes to people coming in or out.
Right.
Do you think that pressure of the other organizations, which might be ran better, I'm not sure, I'm just talking here,
right,
might be ran better, gets into the head of Angel, like, because obviously he's the founder, whatever, owner, whatever you guys call that, do you think it might get to him? Seeing all these other like great organizations or other great things around him that are being ran great, or sometimes when he sees an organization that's doing bad, he kind of feels a little bit better about himself because he feels like his organization is a little bit better. Like, do you think that pressure? Do you feel like does that even exist? What I'm saying, or am I just
So I
wrong?
mean, I'm not Angel, but if I had to guess, like get into his mind, I think that we had a good system. I'm not gonna lie, we had a good brotherhood. Knox was fun as hell, bunch of nerds, and we all felt like we sucked at football, which was the greatest thing ever. I think that's the most important thing. There was never any egos there, and if we won, we're like, what the fuck? How the fuck did that happen? You know? But it started feeling like when we would lose, because every fucking buddy loses, you can't win every tournament.
Hell no.
It felt like there was a huge pressure. One that he wanted to alleviate by just getting players. I don't think he had an issue creating off-field chemistry. I think Angel's very good at. I think he's the best at building off-field chemistry. I don't think any team had off-field chemistry like Nas did. I put my life on it. But I think the on-field chemistry and the actual part when it came to tournaments and playing football, it wasn't there because it was too much recruiting. It was I think it got out of pocket towards the end, and you stopped feeling like you were part of. At least I did. I stopped feeling like I was part of something. I felt expendable, and I didn't want to feel like that. Skill-wise, I'm very expendable. I'm not saying that I'm, this nasty guy, but I think I'm irreplaceable. When it comes to like team, unity, off-field chemistry, and it just, I think I don't know why it got like that, but the guy just over recruited, I think, and it got out of hand.
The perfect word you're using is recruiting. All right. And now what I mean by that, recruiting is you guys had this vision. Once you start recruiting, that means that you're going out of your way. That means that you are trying extra hard. That means that you're trying to get somebody by doing things to an extreme amount.
This is what I told Angel. I told him, or at least what I thought I tried to tell him. You're getting players that are going to replace us in tournaments. For example, you're going to get players like, I think.
Give me names.
Alex Montano and like Jerry, who at the time we were going to do a B&A tournament. And I had told the A team, hey, I'm going to bump down to B because I suck. I'm not helping in A like I thought I should. So I'm going to bump down to B where I have fun with Cheeky, my guys. But you bring in these guys like Jerry and Alex, who arguably, doesn't matter if it's true or not, you could say that they're better than me. And all of a sudden I bumped down to B and they bumped me out, I don't play no more. So I'm like, this is the problem. You're getting guys that to you, you're their second option. Because if G sign up or don't sleep signs up, they're not going to play for you. They won't because they have a home team, right? But you're my home. But now because they come, just for a side turning, now I'm in the back door. Now I suck the dick. And that hurts, man. My heart. Stifler has a heart right here. And that was painful to me. And I think Angel didn't see that or recognize that. He got bloodthirsty for the ring. And, I think the core values just weren't there anymore. It wasn't about a fraternity anymore. It became a factory of let's just get people. And I don't that's,
Would you ever see yourself joining them again if they asked you to?
So the funny thing is that under Nas is an umbrella, but there's Ran, there's Mojo, the two big names, or maybe not big. I know a lot of people think they suck, but they're under the umbrella of Nas. I'll play with both, but once the Nas name is on the team, I will not play
ever again.
No. Ever. I have morals and I'm a man of my word. And when I said I'm out, I'm out.
So who in the time? So when Nas was Nas at his peak, right? You guys had a core. And I'm talking about your core players. I'm not talking about the new people that are joining.
Right.
Give me the one person that you would cut 100% out of Nas.
From the core?
Yep. Who was like a weak link or who like really did it put to their part, or who really was maybe affecting you guys and I'm talking about on the field, strictly on the field. Who?
Probably Julio.
Oh, Iglesias, right?
Yeah, Iglesias.
What
Yeah.
what was he lacking?
He didn't give a fuck about nothing, just mojo.
Mm.
Didn't contribute to the frat, you know?
Mm-mm-mm.
All he wanted was mojo's prestige.
Mm.
It was bigger than mojo at the time.
So you felt like he was costing you guys from maybe taking it to the next level or actually succeeding?
No. I mean, we never had high expectations to be great like that. We were just, again, fucking idiots who just wanted a team and fuck around and maybe we could upset some people, you know? But I don't think anybody held us back. I think we all held each other back. Or we all sucked dick at football, but I don't know. I don't think we had any big stars, but now all of a sudden, you know, we started getting big names. Like I remember they went to a tournament, I forgot where, and started getting like Hoosh and all these people to play, you know. Mujica. Mujica's my dog, Kevin Mujica. My dog. Andy Fuentes, my dog. They're all my friends. I will play with them all the time. But you know, it's just not. It was like, why? Why are you getting all now? You're getting all these big names. Now you got to motherfucking win, you dumbass. Like
It's like championship or bust.
it absolutely. And then when you bust, you're the joker, and it just put this pressure on us, man. Like you had to win, like, and it was never like that. I remember when we first, everybody would laugh at us. Now sucks. Okay, play this little tournament, get a ring. Red zone, you know, obviously nothing like out of state, nothing. But we'd get a ring, Top Gun right there, suck our cock, like hold my dick. But so it was funny. It was funny that we sucked, but we would get a couple of rings here and there, you know. But once we started like the recruiting, it put unwanted pressure, bro, and unwanted expectations that weren't necessary, and it snowballed from there, bro. It just you gotta have fun in the game, dog. You lose, but you lose with your guys, you know? And I think that's something beautiful that people forget about flag. I get it. Rings are rings, but you live and die with your men, bro. You live and die with your fucking men.
I respect that. I respect that because I do remember once like Nas started and all that, like from what people were telling me was more like a joke, or they didn't like him or whatever the case may be. And I don't know, like I felt like people were trying to like force me to come up with an opinion or to agree to what they thought. But now that we're talking about teams in football, in the flag world, what is the worst organization aside from Nas? If don't no Nas is out of the question, what is the worst organization that we all know here down in South Florida?
Like it depends. Like what you have to, there's divisions, right? So like you mean Top Gun?
I mean, yeah, let's do Top Gun. So
okay, I would say right now, as of today, it's probably gonna have to be. It's probably gonna have to be Swish, yeah.
Oof. Well, I've been hearing Swish a lot lately. Why?
I mean, they're not that good, though. It's
really.
And they have pretty high expectations that they've set for themselves. So that kind of sucks. It's like the contrary to what Nas wanted to do, you know? They have, or at least I know they think they're fire. They literally think they're a fire Top Gun team, which is fine. 305 thinks the same way. Sportsmania thinks they're fired too. But Switch does not live to expectations whatsoever, not one bit at all. They don't win dog shit.
What's the weak link on the team?
I think when they kicked out what's this guy's name? Like Goho? Rudy. That was when Switch fell off.
Rudy, the quarterback?
Yeah.
They weren't Swoosh.
You know what I mean?
They were Reapers, right?
Right when they created Switch, they fell off.
Because they did win, right? They did win Worlds.
Oh, dude, Reapers were the damn shit, bro. You know nothing, bro. My favorite team of all time. I'm a huge fan of Reapers, man. What they did was gorgeous. Drew, Kevin Nunez, fucking bunch of idiots. They suck cock. Playing the fucking game for fun. They had a frat, bro, with Chris. I forgot his name. El Idiota. And D-Rock. It still wasn't discovered yet. You know, it's a team that you look at now, you're like, bro, how did those idiots win? because it's bigger than that. But when you have a frat, bro, you have a core that you just go with low expectations, man. You win, and they were winning like a motherfucker, and they were very good. Oh, and they had this little midget. What's his name? Fro.
Oh yeah, Fro was filthy. Yeah.
Filthy, man. They had a good team, bro. And then you see what happens, and you start recruiting. You think there's patches to fill, so you kick off the quarterback, which was wow, that was a reach.
Start buying that flex tape. Try to see those patches.
And then you lose your identity. Now you have all these high expectations that Reapers fulfilled, or they gave you because they were winning shit, or at least getting close to winning shit. So now Swoosh combines with, I don't know who the fuck, a bunch of people that suck all of a sudden because they're in the team. People think they're fire now. And they never won a fucking game, man. Like, it is what it is. Swoosh ain't done jack shit. I don't care what the fuck they pull up. Now I'm responsible to this. I got this. They ain't won shit. They've been around for a long enough time. They don't have enough rings to say that they're a real organization. And they're for sure the weak link right now. They are probably going to disband soon, actually, and fill up other teams. The only team that's been consistent all this time, ups and downs of other teams coming in and out, is 305.
305?
I respect Piki a lot, man. He's lived through the Great Depression of Flag. He's been through the ups and downs, and 305 still alive, man. And they picked up, to me, the greatest player right now in Flag.
Who's that?
Brandon Pena, the GOAT.
The greatest player in Flag right now, Brandon Pena.
Undebatable. He was kicked by Nas too. He played a lot of.
Oh wait, he was kicked too. Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, he was the first one to get kicked. I left mainly because of him.
Really? Wow.
They said he had conduct issues. I said, I don't give a fuck. You better deal with this motherfucker because he's a core. And the crazy thing is, the poor guy has been kicked out twice. And you know what the funny thing is? He will still go back to Nas in a heartbeat. The guy's pure-hearted, man.
He just wants to play ball.
The guy just wants to play ball. His attitude sucks on the field, not towards the team, but towards the opponents. He gets into fights. I get it. But man, you want a dog like that.
But you could work with that. You could shape that up. You need like someone that he looks up to, or someone that he respects, to be like, hey, homie.
So how are you gonna tell
me? Lock in.
How are you gonna tell me that Biggie controlled them perfectly?
He did. I mean, I expect that. Bro, he probably looks up to him
perfectly. He played with Tronky. He's played with Tronky. He just won a little tournament right now. He got MVP. Tronky had a perk. Tronky has no complaints about Peña. Like, why is it that with Nas, all the complaints come? And he's our best fucking player. I don't give a fuck what none of these motherfuckers say. He's our best player.
Talking about that, how do you think he's gonna do in Done Deal this year?
Horrible.
First year as a captain.
His team sucks cock, man. I blame
Kevin.
To do
too much. Who?
I blame Kevin Nunez.
Why?
He convinced him to not play quarterback, man. And so he picked up Corona, but it's not. I've scrimmaged him, and it's really bad, man. He should have just played quarterback and figured something out.
No, I mean, assuming that he's gonna try to do a lot because he's made a lot of trades. Like that team, I see that team moving. Like that team's not gonna stay put. You feel me?
I would hope so. I mean, I think he does have to trade. I think Corona needs to find a new home. Peña needs to do it himself. And I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been liking his attitude a lot lately. He came to maybe Andres help me out. What do we call that? The fucking lottery, the draft lottery, right?
Oh, bro, that guy's
selection.
Yeah, there you go. The conference selection. And thank you, producer. And yeah, bro, he was motivated. He was excited.
Oh, man.
He was talking to us, asking questions. He's engaged. I like that. I like when rookies do that. You feel me? Like I can tell he cares.
A man with a golden heart, bro. He just he's impulsive, and when he's in the game, bro, he's not scared of anyone, bro. So I get it. Not the people in Nas aren't used to, like, I'm not used to. I don't like conflict. I don't like fighting with the other team. I do not like that. I really don't. But he was like that. But I didn't care. I want a guy like that on my team because the guy was a fucking dog. But the team didn't want him. Not just Angel. I'm not putting this on Angel. The whole team didn't want him. And I told them all, it's a grave mistake. And now he has the Bambino curse on them.
Yeah. He's suspended from Red Zone, right?
Also, man. Also, conduct issues. But the guy's done nothing but win outside of Red Zone and Nas. Nothing but win.
Yeah, that's fine. Maybe he'll be in your seat one of these weeks. So let's not talk about him. Sabine, you came in to a tournament, right? A tournament. I forgot which one it was. What was the name of it that you came in? Do you remember?
Summer Showdown.
Summer Showdown. Oh, that's when you played with Jordan, right?
Yeah.
And David Davila.
Yeah.
You guys were Oregon, right?
Yep.
Listen, you came in, bro. My first thoughts, right? This guy comes in with the fucking gold jacket, the sunglasses. I think you had an earring on.
Yeah, don't fuck around.
See, bro, like it's hard to forget you, bro. Like that's some crazy shit, bro. Like you literally put a fucking memory into, a historic done deal thing. Like in the future when we talk about done deal, right? In 10 years from now, because this shit's gonna be going on for a long time, motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
10 years from now, and we're gonna be talking about, hey, Mike Sabina's first tournament. He came in, bro, fucking talking that shit, dressed like a fucking maricon, fucking, doing his thing. What was your thought process coming into that situation?
I knew I was most hated immediately when I entered the chat. I knew there was a lot of haters like Kevin because they were like, damn, the talent just came in. That was when the gates were open and a lot of talent came in. So Kevin knew his days were done. He's like, I can't pick on these bots no more. I mean, and he hasn't. The motherfucker ain't done shit.
Yo, he choked big time.
The guy sucks cock, bro. The guy sucks cock. And ever since I came in, I've gotten drafted over him, and it eats him alive, man. But when I felt that, I said, damn, he's speaking for a lot of people right now. It's not just him. A lot of people don't like me. So let me go in there with a gold blazer, and let me get a ring my first season. And I did.
Let's talk about that first season, bro. Because tournament, whatever, bro. You guys fucking had a horrible team. Okay. You guys sucked ass. That was probably that was just embarrassing. Yeah, it's so embarrassing that I can't even remember one snap of you guys playing. I just know you guys did horrible.
Shit, it was really bad.
So whatever, you come in first season, right? David, you came in with what I called that season. I called him the GOAT off rip of the Done Deal GOAT. A lot of people got on me for that. And they called me crazy. And then you came into that season, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, like the beginning, no one really saw it. No one really fucking saw it. But then y'all made that one move.
Yeah.
Y'all made that one move, and y'all drafted the fucking snake, right? That's what you guys called him. What would you call him, bro? You were saying some shit, bro.
But what?
You guys, when you guys traded PT, Jose PT,
I forgot what I called him too.
Bro, it was
man,
funny.
That guy was a virus, man.
Yeah, that's what it was. Some shit like that, bro.
You guys got virus, man.
You guys got rid of the virus, right? Because he tried to trade David, right?
Before that, the guy was just we'd get pumped. I'd fight with the other team, curse, and he would always tell me shh, things like of that nature that were like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Like, this is football, and this is how we're gonna play in the Dolphins. We talk shit, and when we're hype, we're hype. Don't tell me to shut up. You tell the other team to shut up. Even if they're quiet, you'd say, shut up. And I didn't like his energy at all, bro. He would say there's no winning energy of that guy. It's very proper and gay. And I told David, I'm like, we need to let him go. And I guess he heard of that. He tried trading us. And I don't know. We ended up getting Ernie, which in hindsight was a steal. But at the time, I was like, fuck it, he's just a rusher. We just need a replacement at rusher. And Ernie's not going to kill my vibe. I think the week before we got him, I got into a fight with like Munchie and him. They wanted to kill me.
He's like, Sabina, you're a fucking bitch. I remember that shit. I remember that shit.
Bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck. I was like, that's the motherfucking doofus I need on my team. Polar opposite to Jose. Just energy-wise. And I'm going to tell you this much. When we were losing to Baca in the semis and everything, it was Ernie and Boo, but mainly Ernie, who was saying, yo, it's all good. We've been here before. Let's keep going. And those are things that it's intangibles that you can't rank, They're huge. You need people like Ernie on your team that when it's all down, he lifts everybody up. And I think everyone's right. That was the trade that won us everything, dude. That guy was huge. Maybe he didn't get a bomb or touchdowns or big things, but the motherfucker did what we needed him to do.
Because the storyline is right. The storyline is, oh my god, how did you guys allow David? Right? How did you guys allow David to win his third star?
Yeah.
Pretty much saying, number one, the Seahawks should have been in the finals, right? It should not have been the Giants, right?
Yeah.
It should have been Peaky. So
Choked
Peaky
big time.
Peaky choked,
Huge.
right? And then all of a sudden they're saying Baca choked.
He choked
And
big time.
and listen, bro,
Baca Harris. Multiple
that
times.
that's how much I'm probably not remembered. I was on that team, bro. But yeah, dude, that was fucking embarrassing.
No, Baca completely choked. It was 3-1.
But that wasn't his fault. The whole
It was
it wasn't
his
his.
fault.
It was bro. We made some bad plays.
No, he
And-
was at the goal line twice. He was up 3-1 and he didn't score. Whose fucking fault is that?
I should have called the play. You're right.
The guy, he double covered Jaime and he still threw to Jaime. What the fuck, man?
That was bad. That was
He
bad.
choked. It's him. I know
And-
Phillips won't admit it because he's like swoosh or whatnot, the MVP, but the motherfucker choked. He couldn't feel the big moment, and that's that.
He's gonna come back next season though. Watch.
I hope so. He's a great player, man.
Fucking incredible. I miss that motherfucker. But yeah, you guys go and y'all get blessed. But at the end of the day, you guys never fucking were out of it. You know, you guys were in the fucking game. You guys shouldn't have won that game because we should. It was one centimeter
Absolutely.
away from winning the game.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
guess what? You're as good as your opportunities. You guys fucking took advantage of it, and bro, you called GGs in that game, bro.
Yeah, once
You called GGs on that game. That was a fucking sick ass play.
once we beat the Patriots, we knew it was over. The Giants sucked dick. I don't know how they beat.
Yeah, they were bad, bro.
No, it was a bad championship. We rolled them. It was really bad.
And that pissed me off even more once I found out that the Giants won, because I thought they sucked.
Yeah, it's an easy ring. It was whoever won our game was going to win no matter what.
Nah, bro, but I mean, it was historic. It was a historic playoffs, right?
It was beautiful, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a good storyline. I think it was the best thing for the league because everybody wanted that team to lose.
I know.
Nobody wanted David to win. And after David won that shit, David started getting some swag. And when I mean by some swag, he started talking more.
Oh,
I started fucking hearing how he actually sounds, bro. I started hearing his fucking voice, and I'm like, fuck yeah. And then one fucking day, I think we go to Flanagan's, or I don't know when this was, or whatever the case may be, and I'm leaving, right? Because they had their own table, we had our own. I'm leaving. He's like, yo, CP, put me on the hot seat. I'm ready to talk this time. He said some shit like that, and I'm like, motherfucker, that's what I fucking want to hear, bro.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, what? Like, he's tired of all these fucking people talking shit about him. So, as a former teammate of yours in both Done Deal and what you want to call the recreational pro flag, whatever you want to consider that, talk to me.
I'll tell you something about David.
What's yeah, give me everything.
Look, bro, what makes the motherfucker great is this. If you get his Madden attributes like speed, arm strength,
70s.
blah, 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 all that shit.
70s.
All that shit. The guy's an overall 69, 68 at best. At best. You can put up, I can name you 40 players in DD right now that are more athletic than the guy. And possibly throw just as hard. But the motherfucker's a dog. He just, for some reason, he's at the right place at the right time. He knows how to use the pieces at the right time. The whole season, he barely gave me the ball. And he said, wait, let's use Manny. Let's get him to bomb. You look at our whole, if you could get the stats of our whole playoff drive, Manny did absolutely nothing in playoffs. Nothing. But everybody was on him. All the safeties were shining his way. And I was alone like a doofus. And to me, it was like he's good at the longer picture. He's a very smart guy, bro, and he knows how to use people. He's a good captain, bro. The guy is just, you can't say he's the best football player on the field ever. Never will he be. Not even the second or third. But the guy wins. So how can you not admire that, bro? That to me is what makes David so fire.
I think that's what pissed people off, though.
Yep.
You feel me? No one really expected shit like that. No one really thought he was gonna do all that, and he did it. But to move on from topic, we're talking about captains. Even though he sucks at 5-on-5, by the way. We're talking about captains. We're talking about Done Deal.
Which captains suck? I got you, bro.
So who the most
And look,
overrated captain, bro?
I'll tell you this much. I think you did a fire job of choosing captains season because I looked at the tier 2s and I'm like, nah, it's good. I think the captains are, looking at the people who made the DD list, I think you did a good job of like, all right, these are the captains. I wouldn't replace anybody with who else with any other options in like the tier 2. So I think you did good there. And I think the rankings at first I thought were dog shit, but then we saw Done Deal do them, the Players Association, and they're the same one as yours. So touche to you. I'm a guy of stats and data, and they could go suck a dick, man, because you were right. Your rankings were perfect.
I mean, look, I'm not number one. I will say out of all the owners or of all of the rankers or stuff like that, even though
Elite bias.
I think I'm elite when it comes to that. I am a tier 1 when it comes to that.
It. When I saw
and I've proven it in also in tournaments and picking teams or this and that. Even though I've had off days, we all have our off days,
right?
But for all those people that say I don't know shit about football just because they're better at me at it, fuck you.
No. Hey, I back you up, bro. Aren't you leading in pick'ems? Like,
no, that's this motherfucker. This last season, under this one ham.
That's because you played, man. But now you're commissioned. You're like outside in, no bias.
Nah, maybe, bro. I don't like this season. I like playing. I like
you as commission. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Thank you.
I don't want Joan to be commissioner again.
Why?
Not that he's bad, but he's a player. I mean, it comes with a lot of bias, and I think you have.
I see what you're saying because like he's a captain. And he's always going to be a captain,
and he has a team that he plays competitively with. So the bias gets involved, even if he doesn't want to. Bias is impossible to avoid, and I think you're unbiased. I think your only bias is towards him, which is fair. It's fair.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but it's fine. Like it's
because he would never say that.
Oh no, dude! You absolutely. If he says otherwise, he's a damn fool. I think you ranked him very high as a captain, bro.
Listen, there's one thing I know about him. He scores with whoever's on the fucking field, bro. He figures it out. Look at that team he has. If you look at the team he has, it's not an oh my god, its fucking team is fucking nuts, bro.
Right.
But guess what? He's gonna fucking score every single fucking time with that fucking team. Now, are they gonna get stops? That's where it's iffy.
What if he doesn't score every single time?
I'll be stunned.
You'd be shocked?
I'll be shocked, and I'm gonna have to evaluate my rankings next season.
I'll tell you this much. Besides him, because again, I'm the same way. I haven't seen much of John to know where he really ranks, and he's back from his injury or whatnot. There are some players that I don't think should be caps next season.
Talk to me.
First and foremost, off-rib, Cheeky Hyman should never be captains again. They don't.
I think they lack skill set. I think they're good. I think they're great, but I think I know where you're getting to. No, so my bad. Explain.
I think 3 things come into a factor when you choose a captain. Is 1, you got to know DD, like the rules and shit, right? 2 is leadership. Can people follow you? The least important thing is skill, but I get it. You don't want a bum up there. I get that. And Cheeky and Jaime are good enough to be captains, but goddamn, they lack the other 2 so bad, dude. They got to get out. Peña, he's good, but these are guys that you have to draft. Another one, Jordan. He should not be a cap no more. I think he understands 1 and 2 very well. That's my dog. But 3, I think he's on the downtrend. I think he could be draftable. I think he's a good guy that you want up there drafted. If you put him up, if he was to get drafted this season, would you pick up Kurt first or him?
Wow, that was my next question. I was like, so if you put Jordan in the draft pool, depending who's picking number 1,
right,
is gonna draft Jordan. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if let's say
number 1 overall, I guarantee you that he won't go number 1 overall.
That's crazy. It's crazy how you think about that. This is a guy that's been a captain and done deal every single season.
I know. No, and he understands DD super well, and I don't think he's bad. Do not get me wrong. The guy's a top 5 pick, maybe top 10, but I think that's it. I think he has to get drafted, and Look, Pat, I don't know if he's better or worse than Jordan, but I like him as a captain. I think he has a lot of leadership, bro, and he rallies people, which is very good. But I don't think Jordan's there anymore, man. The guy, I mean, just look at last season. Kevin just got him and Ant, and they still folded in semis. Like, so how much, like, I don't know, man. The guy's you ranked him as a top 10 captain, didn't you?
I mean, I don't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I always felt like he's drafted well, or has always been on good teams. And it's funny because now the trend that I'm hearing lately is I've always made playoffs. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, who gives a fuck? And he made playoffs. I'll tell you why. Because he got shipped. The Niners last season were dog water.
That was a horrible team.
Water.
Bro, we spanked that ass.
Because everyone missed that week. But that team was like not even a team you try for. They were fucking horseshit. So he saves his season by going to the Seahawks or whatever Kevin's team was. And you remember him as that. They lost in the semis. But people forget. The guy as a captain was Fulaki. That team was dog water.
Yeah, that always makes me think all these people that draft and done deal, I just want to play fantasy football
They saved themselves. Look at it. Always happens. Look at Petey, man. Petey was a captain, was in the Bengals his first season, got shipped to the Niners. They made playoffs, but so no one remembers. But in reality, Petey's dog shit too, man. Dog shit.
So would you say you're better than Jordan?
I would say if there's a difference, it's minuscule.
Mm.
In either way, whether I'm better and he's better, there's nothing he can't. He's my dog, but there's no way he can come to me and say I am vastly greater than you by many picks. There's no way he can say that to me with a serious face.
Who is someone that done deal that always gets drafted over you that pisses you off that should never be happening?
I'll tell you one that pissed me off big time this draft, and that's my dog. But Manny C probably.
Wow. People are low-key have a little hard on for him.
He's a fucking tryhard. That guy's amazing. Amazing. But I think he was he's good. He's still learning a lot, but I think he was very reached for. And I think Eddie got him because he plays with him a lot. It's fine. I think Kurt too. I think he's a little bit like super. He's very overrated, but he's good. Like he's good. Other than that, I get why everybody else goes first. Petey was like, "Wow, why the fuck did you take him over me?" That was nuts to me.
Oh, Petey got drafted over you?
Yeah, Mark took him like 5th overall. That was so retarded. They don't make playoffs this year.
Interesting.
How are you gonna make Petey your first guy, dude? Like, that's terrible. And he picked him while Gary was still on the board.
Dude, I mean, bro, I was.
How did anybody pass on Gary? Criminal.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That is what I'm saying, bro.
No, it was criminal. When Jaime picked Alex, I was like, you dang fool. I get it. He's missing a week. I don't care. I don't care if he's missing a week. But how are you going to take Petey over Gary? Put them next to each other. What does Petey do that this motherfucker will not learn to do in a couple days?
No, you're right. You're fucking right.
I get it. Petey's playing quarterback now. He has to. But, bro, is he like this proven quarterback that you have to take him 5th overall or something?
Hell no.
Like, what the didn't he try playing quarterback for the Bengals and it went so sour he got shipped out to the 9th? Like,
even when he played with the Titans, he had fucking Enzo and Anthony, I think, right? Or he had 2 good weapons in 4-on-4 flag, which, bro, like that's pretty nasty. You have Anthony Hernandez and you have Enzo as your 1 and 2.
I'll give you a bold statement right now. Mark, for the first time in all his seasons, only because Peter is his quarterback, only because of this, Mark does not finish top 10 this season in receptions or touchdowns, in neither.
Oh shit! It's funny because we're gonna get into a topic later on the show about kind of something like that. But like, who doesn't get enough love in that deal? Underrated. Who's underrated?
I think Enzo. Is very good in the deal. I like him a lot, bro. I think Enzo's a fucking tryhard. He does not. I think it's him. I love Enzo, bro. I tell everybody, if you could draft Enzo, get fucking Enzo, man. And where he goes is perfect. Like, there's no up or down. I think he's perfect for there. I think Enzo's a super good pick. I'm a huge fan of Enzo. Not as a person. I think as a person, he's dog shit. He's a little smart ass, but he's good for like on a DD team. He's good, man. I like him. I like him a lot. I don't think he gets enough.
You wouldn't say that you're a smartass?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know that sometimes it's like very tough to have a conversation with you, right?
Yeah. I mean, I never realized it, but I assume it is.
Because we go and talk to you, and then all of a sudden there's something that just snaps into you. You're just, I don't know if it's like you turn on to troll mode or you turn on to roast mode or whatever the case may be. Like we could be talking about fucking something important, and then all of a sudden you just fucking start roasting or making fun of something else.
I just like picking on people, man. And I like to make myself laugh. And only I can make
that is true. You do always give credit to people when they make you laugh.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And it pisses you off because they made you laugh.
If you make me laugh, you're fun.
I respect that.
Yeah, man.
So what is right here, the whole badges? When did this come about? What inspired you to come up with this? I think you're the only person in Done Deal history to actually fucking frame their fucking championship shirt.
I know.
That is fucking legendary. That is fucking satanic.
Unwashed, also unwashed.
Unwashed. I can easily tell you, first ballot Hall of Famer right here that I'm talking to.
You take that out, it smells like shit.
That's when you know it's real.
Yeah.
But yeah, when did this whole badges come up with? I feel like you kind of lost that swag, bro. Low key, I don't know, man. I feel like you're really talking about that.
So I came in. So obviously, I came in most hated into that season, and I saw a lot of captains. I still do that. I think are dog shit. They're not better than me. So I wanted to know that I took their soul every time I beat them. I wanted it to burn, you know. And I thought, how much better if I just play Ash Ketchum and I put their face as a badge on my shirt. And I think I had like 12, 13 badges that season. We had a good season, and I know I ate them my life. And that's all I wanted to do. I wanted people to feel horrible that they lost to me. The problem is that when next season came, high expectations come, you know. You're a champion. Can you do it again? And we started off good, dog. Like with Cheeky, it was fun. It's a stat that nobody knows. Look, we were 6-2 before I brought Peña in. When Peña came, we went 1-7. That's crazy, right? That's a stat nobody knows.
Oh my
Weird,
God.
right?
Who would you replace Peña with again?
So I traded for Willie, Enero.
Oh, okay.
The number 1 ranked guy. Remember him?
Right.
That David had him.
That guy was good.
Yeah, it was great, but he was hurt. I took him hurt for the purpose to replace him with Peña because no one knew Peña. So I was like, okay, this is good enough. I can get Peña. But when Peña came, dude, Cheeky completely went sour. It took him completely out the rhythm, and I should have never done that. Not that Peña is bad. It just, you don't fix what's not broken, man. 6-2 is fine. It's a beautiful record to have. Why did I do that? Because I got desperate in week 3. JR wasn't there. Cheeky wasn't there. And the little boy that I got, the little rusher from, what's his name? Michael. He was missing like 2 games a week. So I got desperate. Like, bro, I don't have a team any week. Like, this is so fucked. And I made trades, and I panicked, bro. And we won 1 game ever since I made those trades. So I take full responsibility for that. Cheeky's gameplay was trash. But, bro, ever since then, we never really had a full team any week, bro. And that's that. I know it's an excuse no one wants to hear about, but we choked, and that's that. But I think we were a good team, and I want to give Cheeky another chance to redeem himself.
So pretty much you're presenting yourself. You are the general manager, the captain of these last 2 teams that you've been a part of. That's what I'm sensing here.
In the Dolphins, when I won, no,
the last 2 seasons.
I've only played 2 seasons. Oh, okay.
This is your 3rd season.
Right. Yeah. This season, I am the fucking captain. Last season, it was more 50-50 Cheeky and me, but nah, this season, I'm the damn captain.
All right.
I'm the fucking dog here.
So any moves that you're already thinking about after week 1?
Yes. I'm still in conversation with Clint. I've gotten a lot of offers. He's still open to getting traded. He's a little bit more hopeful of team league scrimmage, and he likes it so far. I think he has a lot of trade value. I didn't know that many people wanted him. So I'm going to try to stab at him week 1. But the guy I do want to send away for sure is Angel. and I want to send him to Brandon Peña, the graveyard team, and I have my reasons for that. I think how you make someone pay for their sins is you send them to the man that they cut, and especially when it's a graveyard team. And the funny thing is that Brandon wants the guy, bro. He's willing to lose the damn trade. He wants to play with the man that cut him. How much more beautiful of a thing is that? Angel, you gotta go, and I'm sending you to the man you cut to live out the rest of your days of the season. And
I mean, that's a storyline. It's a beautiful storyline. I mean, you said it yourself. You announced it when you announced a pick. I'm pretty sure Angel was like, "What the fuck? What's going on?"
His destiny's in my hands now, you know.
Literally.
And I think he knows it. He's indifferent about it. He's just gonna play his game. He's missing the third game of every week, which is a plus because he's tier 5, so I don't get penalized for that. And I can play strong, like Iron Man 5 strong, which I enjoy. Not that he's bad, but I don't want to get off the field ever. I don't think anybody does. So, I mean, he has value. We're going to try to stop at him week 1. I want to skip him to the Bengals, though. I know it's a graveyard team certified. And Seahawks maybe, too.
I mean, I'm not trying to tell people to tell to live their lives and stuff, but, like, people are prioritizing these games.
I don't understand that, man.
Over done deal. Like, is it, like, I mean.
I don't understand that, dog. I'll tell you what, Chris. Do you know who's never missed a game of done deal or tournament in his life?
You?
Me. My attendance is perfect.
Even though you showed up hungover a bunch of times, but that's fine. But you still show up.
Take that away from me. I've never missed a game. Never been late to a game. DD for me is life.
I mean, bro, you make the drive, right?
I used to make that drive every weekend, brother. I don't have to anymore, thank God. But when I leave my house at 8 in the morning, I tell my girl, don't call me today. The whole day. I play from 8 to 2 p.m. But after that, I'm booked too. It's DD after.
Shit, I hope you wouldn't leave at 8, because if you leave at 8 from your crib, you're late.
That's true. But you get my drift.
I get you. Nah, I respect that. We talk about that. We talk about all the people that make a commute and drive and
game. How you gonna admit? What the fuck, man? Like,
bro, you should have fucking made a priority to draft this kid from Atlanta, Justin Gigliotti, that guy.
What are you talking about?
You should have just drafted him just for that simple fact, bro. That guy is a fucking legend, bro, for doing what he's gonna do for done deal.
That's just crazy. I heard about that. Those are people you gotta keep around forever. But if you're leaving it, look, the motherfucker just texted me today. He's like, dude, they gave us the 11:45 game. That means I'm gonna be 25 minutes late to UM game. Oh, dude, who the fuck cares, bro? Like, if you told me you had a tent full of like these unknown bitches and you're sucking hella titties, I'd be like, okay, whatever. You like that more than football? That's fine, go. But you're just gonna go back on my bingo with like 3 dicks and get banged up, whatever. I mean, teachers are. Everyone has their own hobbies, but finish the games, man, and then go.
I mean, hopefully, that doesn't become a huge issue for you guys. But the good thing is he won't be there. He won't be there for you.
It's fine. I drafted him knowing that. I thought he was trolling, but then he was dead serious. He wasn't gonna do that. So whatever, man. I'll find him a new home and I'll get value for him. I know that.
Hey, shout out to Nazo. Hey, they're a done deal sponsor, and I mad respect for what they did, and I'm glad. I know Angel had a good time at the draft. And that's what it's all about. Well,
Angel,
he's great for this league, and a lot of people hate hearing it, but he's fucking incredible for this league, and
I love
he's made a good turnaround.
My heart, and he knows that. But we just have to go our separate ways. Hey, I drafted him. You know how much pride it takes to put down and draft that man.
True, especially at a place where I think there was better players available.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Evan, Jose, whatever the fuck his name is, Pepito, A2,
Andres. I think Andres is better.
I saw an opportunity to control man's destiny, and you know me, there's nothing more I can wish for than that.
So, this season, bro, we have all these different GMs, all these different players, right? I think this year it's so diverse where I had to learn a lot of new players, a lot of new faces, but I really didn't think like the talent level got like way better this year.
No,
And do you think it improved drastically or no?
I think the top end, like the first 2 rounds, the same. I think it's the same. I think the middle rounds have gotten better. Like it's a lot deeper. Like you can get like fourth round, like third to fourth, fifth round rally. Like players are like arguably like not that much different. I would say even the second round, bro. Like there's a lot of players in the second round that you could take in the third round and it's fine. Like same shit. I think it's very balanced. I just do want to clean up that 6th round, dog. That 6th round's so garbage. But whatever. I mean, you need those guys. I love them. But I'm a stats
That's
guy.
what makes them deal, bro.
This is my 3rd season, but the motherfuckers don't even want to lose weight. Like, motherfucker, if I'm going to draft you, if I have the 96th pick, 97th pick, and I'm telling you, I'm going to draft you because I have no choice. We got 3 months till we play, 2 months till we play. Bro, shed 30 fucking pounds, you bitch. Like, what the fuck's your problem? Shed fucking 30 pounds. Let's win this shit. Nah, take me for who I am. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm forced to take your ass.
It's true.
I love them, but nobody in the history of DD has won with 2 tier 6s. Tell me I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I haven't been here as long as you.
You are correct. The closest person to doing that was Jordan.
Right. And let me ask you another question. Has anybody ever won with a bottom 3 pick? Has George, Roger, or Lazo ever won a ring? Or Bert?
George Ramos does have a ring.
Did he play?
But he didn't play.
There you go. You see, like, stats don't fucking lie, man. I don't want them to get out the league. I love these guys. They're crucial.
No. Yeah, they're fucking huge, crucial because imagine when someone does win. Impossible is nothing, young man. Impossible is nothing. It's gonna happen.
It has to happen.
Who is gonna be that person to make it happen?
Eddie has the best chance. I think Eddie's the greatest player in the flag community right now in like South Florida. Everybody knows that I say that. By the way, it's not like crazy.
So I gotta be ranking Eddie number 1. That's what you're saying.
I would never rank Eddie anywhere other than not 1 ever. Yeah, that's Stifler's take. If anybody could do it, it's for sure him. But still, man, that's still too hard. I didn't want to get drafted to him, and I still think of him highly. I was like, no, bro, I'm not playing with 2 fucking 97s and 99 or whatever he has. I can't play. You can't do that. You cannot play with those.
But what's the mindset? Like he's tried that once already, right? Or twice. I don't know how many times he's tried it, and it didn't work, Chief.
I don't know. And you know what the crazy part is? That he drafted top heavy, but paradoxically, he's not top heavy. You look at his top heavy team, you're like, what's so top heavy about that? You know? Is it really top heavy though? You know, like look at it right now. You got Manny C,
Pablito, and Enzo.
Is it really top heavy? Like, he told me he drafted Lewis, the Lewis from Source, and then he got like Daniel Lies, and then like Manny C third. Like, you'd be like, all right, he's pretty top heavy. Like, you know, but Manny C, Enzo, and Pablito, like, okay, like.
Well, I mean, but think about it, bro. Enzo's gonna be covered by people like Genesis, right. Brandon, like,
right. I get what you mean. I think he should have gone fucking Gary. How's that?
Oh. 1,000 fucking percent. I mean, I think I ranked Gary 1. That guy's a fucking specimen.
A fucking specimen. When he took Manny C or Gary, I said, you can't go to that team, bro. Not that Manny's bad, but if you're gonna be top heavy, you need a fucking horse, man. A god, a man made of steel, a man with the fabric made by Mount Olympus, by Zeus himself.
Hey, was I crazy for ranking the Bucks 20?
No. That's Lulu, right? With Tronky? No, I think there's going to be a season where Lulu goes off. He breaks a lot of records, but I don't think they'll win. I mean, he has a good defense. Don't get me wrong. I saw his team. I'm like, they're pretty good defense. But Lulu's going to have to play out of his mind, and I think he will. I think he's an MVP favorite this year. He for sure is. Just because he's not a quarterback, he'll catch a lot.
But that means that he has to be like top 2 or 3 in seeding if he's an MVP favorite.
Is it possible? What if he wins in touchdowns, leads number 1 touchdowns, catches, flags pulled, picks,
and didn't make playoffs?
And doesn't make playoffs. But he's
not getting my vote. He's not getting my vote.
It's interesting, man. I think he could lead it in all 4 categories this season.
Because he could win his tier if the MVP is not in the tier 1.
That makes sense.
Like, he'll get my tier 1 vote if the MVP is a tier 2 or 3, which happened with Berra last season.
Right.
So what people don't know is if, let's say, hypothetically speaking, like happened, a tier 4 wins the best tier, wins MVP, then the best tier award goes away for that tier.
Right. Oh, I get it. No. I think he should do good. I think he fucked himself getting Drunky second because Drunky's have to play defense and he just put himself in a
bro. Honestly, bro, I was doing these teams, bro, and I have not heard like a lot of backlash from my quote unquote moves or my rankings or nothing this year. I'm used to hearing more shit, or I'm used to hearing more ads. And most of the time, I read all those ads that people at me at. Like, you at me a bunch of times, but it's half of the time you fucking troll and you're eating shit, so I just ignore you. But this year, bro, I feel like done deal. Like, it's pretty balanced. It's pretty equal right now. So shit's about to pop off after fucking the last game of shit's gonna get real. But it's been a smooth, fun off season.
I think for the most part, that's because a lot of captains are the same and they already understand like their expectations. Like Peaky no longer gets salty that he's not number one or whatnot. I think he's used to it already. I think everyone's already like, because it's the same captain pretty much as
he was number one this year though.
Yeah. But how he gets. That guy is gets mad at everything.
Yeah, I still haven't figured out Peaky, bro.
You'll never figure that guy out, bro. That guy has a huge.
And I generally love the guy. The guy's
amazing. I fucking love
him. He enjoys trying to make fucking people feel stupid. That's what he enjoys. He enjoys talking to you, making you feel stupid, and then sometimes he acts like a little kid. He's like, "Oh, I got your ass. Oh, I fucking got you.
Yeah,
I fucking
know.
told you." Yeah, I'm like, bro, no, it's because you don't let no one fucking speak.
I think the guy has gotten better in that sense. He's taken master classes, but there's still that little where he likes to victimize himself. If he completely deletes that, man, he can really, I think
1000%. The whole victim
really
card, bro.
Into like being the real LeBron of flag.
Bro, we need Charlie to fucking come up with a sticker that says victim card and have Peaky in it.
It's hard to say that the guy's the GOAT when he's like always crying, And that's my dog. I tell him, not to his face, but I think he knows how I feel. Like, dog, just stop fucking crying, bro. Just play. If you lose, you lose. You don't. If he takes that away, he's undeniably, I think, the GOAT right now of soft floor flag. But it's hard to give him that title when, fuck, man, you're always crying, dude. Like, don't talk to the refs, dog. Like, don't fucking talk to them, bro. Just play the game. You lose, you lose. Who cares?
All right, bro. Let's get into this segment now. We're pretty much ending this hot seat soon, so let's talk about Done Duel. Oh. And I want people to get excited about this, man, because I think this year it's gonna be special.
I wish Done Duel was so much bigger, man. Like, no lie, bro. Like, I would love to like even get Swazo and do like a Done Duel gambling show, man. Just be like, look, these are what we think you guys should do, man. Like, these are your hot takes. This guy's out. This is what they play. Like, because
talk about scenarios. Talk about why.
Gambling is fun, man.
Let's talk our shit for a bit right now. I got my lineup. I'm gonna tell you my lineup for this week. And then you can tell me yours, and then we could go back and forth.
Let's do it.
So right now, let's go straight to quarterbacks. Quarterbacks, I got you on. And a lot of people like to say I'm biased with you on, but like real talk, no. He actually thinks I'm biased with other players sometimes. He thinks I'm biased with his excuse is always, it's always he's your boy, this and that. And I always got to educate him, and I'll be like, no, bro, I am the most unbiased person in this league. But whatever. Dude, I think he's gonna eat. It's strictly quarterback. It's what he's good at. He's probably, I think he has the best vision out of any quarterback, in my opinion. I think that's his greatest skill set. I think his vision is at a superior level than most quarterbacks. Also, Tronky has that superior vision. Right. But who do you got?
Bro, actually, for Johan's price, he's really fucking good.
I said Johan, not Johan. Johan.
Is that with an H or no?
No. Johan Eagles. Done deal owner.
All right, that's very expensive. I'll tell you what about quarterbacks. The two people that produce every goddamn week, and I never, it's one or the other. And they're always the top producer, Peaky and David. Holy shit. They put up fantasy points. They put up fantasy points, bro. A lot. Peaky and David put up a lot of fantasy points. I see Joan could do good. Like, just as offensively, he could have the same stats. He could throw, 3 games, 4, 12. He could throw 12 touchdowns, 0 picks. But I think the extra points where you drop like 130 fantasy points comes from flag pulling and maybe a pick or two and things of that nature, right? Am I wrong or right?
Well, yeah, I mean, but quarterbacks they only get measured off throwing, like completions,
right? It's completion.
Yeah, and
right.
It's yeah.
So then you're right. Joan could be good. It's the tier 1s that get everything, right? Or they don't get off throws.
Tier 1s do not get no throws. So the quarterbacks are the only ones that get points for throwing the football. No other position gets any points for throwing the football. Andres, if we're saying anything wrong, just come in and say that we're wrong. If not, just stay quiet because that's how I like it.
Right. No, then I think John's offensively, you can't go wrong with Peaky, David, or John.
Give me one name. You got to give me one name. Give me one name.
I was going to say Cheeky, but I thought Cheeky was priced low because I was looking at the tier 1 at $4. But at quarterback purely, bro, no, man. You have to go. Quarterback is the one that you have to go high. Like, you have to pay for it. I don't believe in quarterbacks you paying low for like a Andy H or like a Tommy or Drew. I mean, Drew maybe. He's a
Drew maybe. He's a gunslinger.
If you want to pay low, I don't think you pay low for quarterback. I think you pay high. I think you're right. You go with Peaky, David, or Joan. You shouldn't go anywhere else. They're proven every season, every week. They drop hella points. Trust me, I gamble every fucking week.
Perfect. All right, so tier 1s. I think this is a non-bias. This is a must-have in your lineup, in my opinion, and that's Lulu, right?
No.
No?
No. You pay $2 for fucking Jaime. $2.
That's good value right there. What? I think Lulu's gonna score the most points. That's why
I think Lulu will have more points than Jaime. But when you subtract what Lulu costs by what Jaime costs, it's a 36 point difference. And that's Lulu would have to have 36 more points on top of Jaime. And what is that? What is that like? Can you give me some numbers right here? Is that like 4 touchdowns, 10 more catches that week? That's a lot of fucking space to fill. Lulu would have to actually absolutely skull fuck that week. More than what Jaime is gonna do.
And I think, but that's my point. I think, bro, Lulu's on a mission, and low key, bro, I'm telling you, he's pissed in a good way. He's fucking pissed. He feels disrespected. And I get it. I fucking will feel the same way too. What the fuck? Like,
I get it.
I have these fucking bozos that don't know fucking shit ranking me fucking 20th or 19th. I even forgot. But bro, like, I looked at my rankings and I looked at it and I'm like, oh shit, this is a Lulu team. Like, what the fuck? I've been high on Lulu for the past 2-3 seasons, including tournaments, and I was just disappointed. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I whenever I'm wrong, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'll talk about that team more or less throughout the season. But right now, I think that team sucks.
It sucks, man. It does. But do you pay for Lulu though?
Huh?
Do you pay for Lulu when you have Jaime as $2?
I pay for Lulu because of what's coming up next with my lineup that I have. Okay. And I think there's 2 players that are valued at a great price that you must get.
Okay.
So talk about who you got next
for tier 2.
Yeah.
I'm always a cheap guy, bro. But I think you gotta go Gary here, man.
Gary.
And this is where I start spending. I'll take Jaime for $2 and I'll go Gary here with Willie. I think Gary probably finishes with the most touchdowns this season. All that. I think he has a great season. I go Gary here, man.
I went tier 2. Let me see, make sure. I went Enzo.
I like it. But it's the ball's gonna be spread there though. But I like it. But I think Gary here's where
I think Enzo's gonna have the best matchup out of that whole team. The best mismatch, quote unquote. Because of the horses that they have, quote unquote. Like, he drafted Pablito and Manny C, right? So those they're gonna be covered by the better players. Are gonna be covering them. So like, I'll
give you a hypothetical. When he plays the Cardinals, let's just say I cover Manny, right?
Okay.
Then their second guy's Pablito. I could put Cheeky or Rivas on him. Doesn't matter. Either or. And then Enzo. I could either put Rivas or Clint on him. So how much, like, is he vastly better?
Oh, if Revis is covering Enzo, yeah, it's GG's. That's 4 touchdowns a game.
Okay, then yeah,
Revis, and he knows this. It's one of my dogs. I love that motherfucker to death. But he couldn't even cover Lassie Fuentes. Couldn't cover for that fat ass.
That guy's not bad. Lassie Fuentes pretty good. I like him.
Oh my God, you guys are so high on him.
Bro. I like him. I'm not. I hate the guy as a person, but he's not that bad, bro.
I'm not. I mean, this is what you guys are not understand. I'm not saying he's horrible. Where he gets drafted and where he is, he's fucking incredible. Value-wise, nasty. But Revis should be able to cover him.
Right. I agree.
That's what I'm trying to say here, bro.
He didn't.
He didn't, bro. That was one of the biggest reasons why he got traded. I wasn't even aware of that trade, but after I heard what Georgie had to say in his reasoning, I'm like, I feel you, dog. Like, it is what it is. And it was just disappointing. But yeah, I got Enzo, bro. Now it's when it gets tricky for me, bro.
Yeah, it does.
Because I see these names, and honestly, bro,
you can go either way.
I went at a name that I wasn't too comfortable with, but I was hoping more or less that he would get some targets, and that was Chris A, bro.
Alfarito?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I think that guy is gonna go into the season. He's probably gonna have one of the worser seasons of like his seasons. I scrimmaged him and he looks really out of shape, man.
Really, he's out of it.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was. I think Freddie's gonna be their better target, their better receiver. But again, I'm not like completely in love. David spreads the ball too much there for you to want to get like one of his players.
I mean, we'll talk the next year. I think the guy that he's gonna throw to is Chris Zuzo.
Yes, I think you take him next year 100%. You don't even look back. That guy, yeah, he got all the balls.
He just gets open, bro.
Yeah, he's the guy to get.
He's someone that you look at him, and bro, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter who's covering him. He figures out a way to get that little 1 inch separation, 1 foot, whatever they want to call it. He's open, and he's a reception whore.
Yeah, he's the guy you get there. For tier 3, though, I think you stay away from the Colts. If you have the money to spend, you get a Chris M. I think Mikey will feed him over and over.
I had Chris M originally, but then I had to move things around, and I couldn't afford him. I couldn't afford him.
This tier is very difficult. If you have to go low, then just go low. Get whoever the fuck you want here. This tier, to me, is a scratch.
Yep. Agreed.
If you have to save your money there, save your money. It's just, but I don't touch the Colts here at all, even though they're cheap.
Fuck around and get Forrest, maybe? Where's Forrest at?
He's cheap.
He's with Tommy. So it's Chris D, Lewis, and then Forrest.
Yeah.
Okay. Who knows, bro? And then tier 4, I mean, I think Chris Zuzo, I think it's a no-brainer.
No-brainer. He's the cheapest one, and he's
gonna get numbers. He's gonna get you points.
Yeah.
And this is when we start. This is where I spend money, and this is where I spend money again because I got Albert Martinez because he's with the Eagles.
I mean, is that insider trading or are you just guessing?
Oh, I just know he's gonna get the ball.
Okay.
Albert Martinez is gonna get drafted but gonna be covered by tier 5s. It's gonna be money.
Yeah,
money.
I like here Kevin G from the Colts. I've scrimmaged him, and I think he's also for his price. I mean, if I'm spending high on tier 2 and my quarterback, then I have to go low on all these. So I do like Kevin G a lot here.
I mean, at the end of the day, he is quote unquote the worst player on that team. He's gonna get covered by tier 6s, even though he was drafted at tier 5.
In this scrimmage, he did the best out of everyone, man. Him and Chris Z. Farito and Freddie I don't think they're gonna get the ball as much. I think they're more just gonna be decoys. I don't know, but I think David does work on the matchups a lot better. I think Kevin G will have a great season, bro. A really good season. I want him. I tried to trade him for Angel.
All right, perfect. Tier 6, bro. I got Orbizzle. I got Urbane.
The fuck, man? Why?
Dude, that guy cannot be covered by any of these players.
For real?
Tier 6. Yep. Not one of those players can cover him in tier 6.
Tier 6 for me has always been how much money do you have left? That's who you pick.
Who'd you get?
I've spent a lot. Actually, at the St. Andres now, but too expensive. All these guys, man. Look, Yandy, $30. Fuck no. And he's on my team, bro. If money willing, you take a big berth for $2 and you call it a day. None of these guys. I mean, at the end of the day, your best tier 6 is gonna give you 16 points. You look at like the old data. The MVP of tier 6 will give you like 22 points at best.
Yeah, you don't spend 40,
It's
30
a negative.
bucks
No, hell
on a
no.
tier
It's
6.
a negative. It's a negative ROI. You spend here the least amount that you can. It's not worth it, bro. The ROI is just not good enough.
All right, so hopefully, guys, you guys get excited. Submit your lineups. I'm not sure if the cutoff point, I think it's gonna be gone already, or may not. But just sign up, talk to Andres, or hit me up if you have any questions. If you need any info, talk to my main man right here, Mikey. He's the crackhead when it comes to this, and he knows what he's talking about. But pretty much, bro, it's been a great fucking hot seat. At the end, it's been more of a different vibe of a hot seat. Want to kind of switch it up. At the end of the day, it's funny, bro, because in I don't think you're in the segment chat where we start talking about at what time we're gonna do the segments and shit like that. And people were pretty much saying, "Oh, I want this day," or "I want what other day," and this isn't that. Guess what? I'm gonna upload my videos whenever the fuck I want at whatever time I fucking want to do it because I get to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Fucking dumbasses, bro. Fucking think I'm gonna play a system and listen to other people. The fuck's wrong with people?
You started off strong, man.
Mikey, ask me one question. Any question. You had to ask me, and I gotta be 100% truthful. One question. Talk to me. Anything you want to know.
Are you ready to answer anything?
Anything.
All right. Besides Johan.
Johan or Johan? Because we're getting him confused.
The commish. Besides that team, what's your team to win it all this season? I want to know what team is to win it all and what team is just. Oh, you already told me it was gonna bust, Lulu.
Oh, I got Peaky. I got Peaky this year.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, that team was pretty fucking honest.
That's why I ranked number 1.
For once he didn't draft on hard mode. He did good.
He did a great job.
I got him
the only weakness with that team is Andres Velez. That guy sucks. But aside from that team, the team that sucks really fucking bad.
Besides,
listen, okay. You guys need to understand my thought process here. I ranked them 20th because it's just on paper. It's just like, bro, why? It's just bad. But I know they're not gonna be 20th.
I get you. I know what you mean by that.
You feel me? I had to like rank off like fuck, bro. Like this team's just not well orchestrated, not well put. Maybe there'll be changes. I'm like it might happen. And bro, they got George Ramos there. Like if you're gonna get Tronky there, like try not to get one of the last picks. You feel me?
Yeah. I know what you mean, bro.
They might do good one week. I think Ramos is out 1 week, so that they might be like a fake good team for 1 week. You get me, one of those because one of their players is out. But yeah, bro. Aside from the Bucks, I feel like I'm picking on them too much. A team that I'm not happy with whatsoever. I am not a big fan of Willie's team.
Really?
And it's funny because I love Gary. I love Gary. I think that's fucking awesome. But I just see this other team and I don't say wow. I don't say like fuck. Who's gonna be that guy aside from Gary? Because Gary can't do it all. It's impossible. It's not gonna happen. It's 5-on-5. They'll figure out a way to like smart teams will figure out a way. I don't have faith in Norman, Simply, Jack, or David Davila. I don't. I just simply don't have faith in those guys. Nothing personal against them. I just think those guys, there's nothing really that special with none of those guys.
Wow, man. I think Gary, bro, I mean, I don't think they're going to be bad. I don't think they're a bad team. Definitely not bottom like 5. I don't think so. But I think Gary breaks a lot of records this season, man. A lot.
Hey, you could break all them records, boy. You could break all them records. Shit, you rather break records or win a star? Talk to me.
Star, man. All day, bro. That's till this day. That's my favoriteest ring of all time, bro. No better feeling than winning a DD ring. No better feeling, man.
And without that, we're gonna end this segment, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys had a good time switching it up. Mikey, thank you for being a great hot seat, being honest. And in all seriousness, guys, tune into all the segments. We all put in a lot of effort, a lot of work in doing this. We all do this for fun. We like to talk shit. But yeah, guys, submit those don't do lineups. Shout out to Ray Martinez for fucking sponsoring the best segment. Hopefully, maybe this year, you guys think differently and you vote for one of those other bums. But aside from that, guys, I'm out. Peace.